What's going on, Buff Nation? Welcome back to another video. So National Signing Day came to a close yesterday, and the recruiting class for Colorado, just the recruiting part, wasn't very flashy, sitting at 90 plus, I think 91st, 92nd maybe. And so, of course, you have your people, your casuals, that decided to comment on it, have some more words to say. There's a ton of stuff. I mean, you can find it anywhere you look. One of these being saying Deion Sanders' first full recruiting class, Colorado finished 98th. There you go. Nationally per 247, one spot behind Eastern Michigan. A little bit of a jab there. Deion, why such a poor recruiting class? Let me take a guess. Because the reality is you have zero plan to stay beyond 1 or 2 more years. Why would you stay there after your boys and Travis are gone? Those two are super talented, by the way. This guy goes, ESPN and SportsCenter just posted on IG that the Buffs have the number 49th recruiting class. This guy is not even close to right. He goes, that's effing ass. They suck. We got to stop deep-throating Deion Sanders. Best professional hater. Fantastic. So a lot of positivity here about Coach Prime's first real class. Now, if you've been following along with this channel, we have addressed the recruiting and the elephant in the room of, hey guys, there's only so many spots available to have on scholarship. I don't know if you recall last year, they had 20 plus commits from that recruiting class, okay? 2 5-stars and then about 15 3-stars that you probably will never see on the football field, alongside 50 plus that came in from the transfer portal, okay? So a damn near whole new class came in. Well, right now, they sit at 80 scholarships. And I believe you can have 83, maybe 85. I think it's 85. And then go into the season, you got to go down to 83. So they have 5 spots that they can fill. So they can go either get 5 more recruits or 5 more transfer portal people. And this is what, it's so short-sighted. And we talked about this as well, too. And look, we're going to dive into the scholarship class here in just a moment, because although it is a senior-heavy class, he did go out and get guys with 2 to 3 years of eligibility left. I talked about it in a recent video of, if you take a look at kind of the college landscape right now, if you look at Colorado may land a 4, may land a 5-star. If you think they're going to recruit in the top 10 with the blue bloods like Bama, Auburn, etc., just because Coach Prime is there, you're out of your mind. You saw it yesterday. Ohio State was getting plucked by the big dogs. FSU got plucked by a few big dogs. It's who's going to have the money in the bag come signing day. But if you follow what's happening here, let those guys fight on National Signing Day for those 4 and 5 stars who probably won't even see the football field in year 1. Then comes year 2, and they're like, you know what? This wasn't that great. I got my bag. Let's go find somewhere we want to play and have some fun. Look who's there sitting around waiting. Coach Prime. Hey, welcome to the show. So now you've got somebody that's kind of gone through the process already. They now have, when they hop into the portal window, 30 days to make a quick decision. You don't have to worry about the saga that's going on with Jordan Seaton right now. You go make a pitch. Do you want to play? No problem. There's 15 more guys waiting for you that have made more or less experience, that had 4 or 5 stars coming out of high school. The amount of 4 and 5 stars that he landed in the transfer portal this year, the 17 people that have already signed, is way bigger than a class that he would ever get committed. And to talk about depth, again, 28 people of this class are seniors, 22 are juniors, so a lot of those guys will carry on for another year, 12 are sophomores, and 11 are freshmen. This is a very healthy class. It is, again, very senior heavy. You're in a very good place to be very competitive next year, but it's in nowhere near in the shape that it's going to completely fall apart, because you've got three quarterbacks, 2 which being sophomore that are going to be growing up behind Shedeur Sanders. You've got 4 running back, 2 tight ends, 15 wide receivers, a little heavy on the wide receiver side probably, 15 offensive linemen, which is great, 10 defensive linemen, probably could take a few wide receivers off, add some more defensive linemen. I do want to state, though, those wide receivers, a lot of those guys could be a flop between cornerback, and they may just be labeled as an athlete. So those guys may be moving around. Just kind of keep that in mind. They're labeled as a wide receiver now. That doesn't mean they will be. 7 edges, 6 inside linebackers, 8 cornerbacks, and 7 safeties. That is a very well put together class, given the fact of what Colorado was just a year ago. So, yes, anything how you take a look at it, if you look at perspective and go, oh, just the recruiting class is atrocious. Yes, but we all know if you look at the overall class, including the transfer class, Colorado is sitting 21st as they were last year. But I would argue that this class this year is much more put together and complete than the class last year, because we've mentioned this a ton of times too. That class last year was really trying to fill just the void, the hole that was Colorado. Now this class has been pieced together to fill the dream, to fill the purpose, to fill the drive that what Colorado is trying to build. So anybody that was maybe panicking, seeing the hate, trying to defend it, ignore it. Let it go. Doesn't matter. You're not going to fight with stupid. Okay? Because if you actually look at it, 80 scholarships on staff, they wouldn't be able to sign any more people. Or if they kick somebody out, then what's going to happen? Coach Prime's leaving everybody's leaving. Everybody's going into the transfer portal. Nobody wants to play. There's no winning in this situation. So just everybody relax. Understand that there is a process here. He has stated multiple of times that he's going to be active in the transfer portal. And again, with being Colorado, and this isn't a shot, it's just a matter of fact, they don't have the budget, they don't have the recruiting spend like these other schools do that can come in and swoop somebody up. So why go through all the drama? Why waste your breath to mayor? Jordan Seaton is a prime example of why even get into that drama when there's 6 more guys that are hungry, that have a year under their belt, a year or two, may not be that exact talent that Jordan Seaton is, but I get to eliminate the drama and get back to football. That's all that I'm saying here, okay? That's all that I'm saying. And also big news that we all assumed would be happening. Warren Sapp is officially on the coaching staff. There isn't a title that has been handed to him yet. A lot of people think it's going to be the defensive line coach, which is going to be exciting. And if you're a defensive line guy, right, in the transfer portal, how does that not intrigue you to want to go play for them? And again, Colorado probably did not have the year that they wanted to. And look, you could argue that, hey, you probably could have landed maybe 1 or 2 more guys in the recruiting class. I'm not stating that either. I'm not trying to say that, hey, this is the perfect way. I'm just stating that it's not as complete in shambles as some people like to make it. And again, I'm assuming hopefully probably already knew that and been following along and understand the process that is happening here. But look, Warren Sapp coming along here, I think it's going to be a big pickup to have somebody that's played the game, obviously Hall of Famer on that staff is going to be absolutely huge. And this process that he's doing, what Coach Prime is doing, is not the normal route. And I think to play in Colorado, to coach in Colorado, and to put Colorado on the map like Coach Prime wants to, you have to be abnormal. You have to go outside the box. You have to think outside the box. And it's fun to watch. And I think that's why it's also so polarizing, because it is different. It is making people uncomfortable because of how he is doing. He's not following the traditional path of getting things done. And it's fun. And I like it. It's different. Guys, let me know down in the comment how you feel about this whole process, your thoughts on the recruiting class, on the transfer portal, and the hire of Warren Sapp. I want to hear from all of you. Be sure to smash the like button. We just surpassed 6,000 subs, so thank you all who has subscribed. Turn the bell on in case anything else drops. I expect some more guys from the portal to hit over the next week or so. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Drop a like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.